I have no idea.
Right, so jumping up here into this matchup. Third map, the final map. LowLandLions versus TCM. Let's take it away here with the scopes. Gonna take it away with Paradox off the start here, see what he's up to. It seems like it's going the same way as Ono actually. Going towards this A side, see if they can find each other. They have actually. Ono tags up Paradox, but it was a mere 2 damage shot by the looks of things. And didn't do too much. LowLandLions starting off strong here. You have Paradox pushing forward. He has got one in mid and one right in front of him. Going to be picking up an AK. Nearly takes out Koje. It would have been criminal if he stole that from Koje though. Now it's going to be coming down to just Lubishme, a last man standing. Where is he? He's all the way towards back A. Bomb has gone down and Myson just sitting in wait. Picks him off as he comes around the corner. First round going to LowLandLions. But like we've said so many times, do not take it from the first round. I mean, LowLandLions have pretty much actually won every single first round in this best of 3 so far. Or the first round of the half.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually true. Be interesting to see how they play this, whether they'll try and focus on doing that sort of slow A push, or whether they'll try and hammer B. We already have Tubi fast out on B, taking down Lubishme. Doesn't see the guy in B arch though. I don't think he's seen him either. Tubi's in a great spot here. Takes out Paradox. Raced in towards that B arch, chucks out the smoke. Just Toxi and Jermaine left. Toxi goes on to 1-0. Tubi replies. Just Toxi left in that B arch. Raz just collects that bomb. Goes for the rotate. Rotating is so important on this map. Especially in those situations, and LowLandLions doing a great job there.
I really think City Streets is one of those maps that it's just so much more friendly to rotate.
Yeah.
And it's so much easier to go between the 2 different bomb sites. You know, we'll see rotates happening quite often this matchup. We do see another fast B push coming out here from the LowLandLions side. We do have Koje pushing up. He's going to be the front man, although he's got players all around him. We're waiting for some cover from his teammate. And here we see TCM defense coming up. Paradox, Lubishme, Froster all chiming in with frags. Frost getting a reply though, dropping out Lubishme. But the thing is, the LowLandLions already 3 players down, while TCM have only lost 1. Odds heavily stacked in their favor as Froster now just makes sure that no one rotates back. He has actually got one just off to his right. He barely missed the player. It is Ono. Ono gets shut down. Frost is the last man standing, and he's going to be over towards that laundry side. But it's going to be so difficult to try and get out of there. We do see Paradox just flicking off that shot, takes him out, and we already see that TCM have got themselves around on the board.
I've just been told that apparently Matava means awesome, great, powerful. So you can thank Stephen from Yo-Yo Tech for telling me that. But
now, why would Jermaine have that
Tubi as he just rushes that A site. Onto Paradox with a grenade. LowLandLions have full control of this A site now. You've just got to play disciplined and the round should be theirs. Bomb goes down from Froz. Toxi and Lubishme remaining. Not in great spots here. A is definitely one of the hardest sites on this game to retake. Especially against a good team. Once it's locked down, bombed down, the chances of retaking it are pretty low. You have to have some pretty miraculous skill to retake. Toxi dives into the house. Tubi just waiting with that deagle. Ono and Myson just finish off the round for 3-1 for LowLandLions. Good start.
And instead of Myson having a bad start this game, it seems like Jermaine's the one that's struggling here. So Myson already on 5 for 1 actually after 4 rounds, playing very well so far. Ono being smoked and flashed up here in the front side, is expecting someone to push him, and a couple of shots does come through the smoke. He's going to be relaying that to his team, but now he's going to be careful as the players do start faltering over that mid-market area. Froster and Lubishme are both pushing forward. Lubishme grabs himself too. Froster blows up the barrel in spectacular fashion, hoping to get a frag, but unfortunately it won't be that way. Frost is the last man standing, and as much as we say he is the last man standing, I mean he's actually in a really good position. He was on that A side, grabbed himself a frag, he's got the bomb, and grabs another one as he takes out Froster. So he's in a pretty good position right now. There are 3 players, very spread out around him, so there is the chance that he could pick them off one by one. Now, is he going to be going towards that B side? No, Lubberschmidt coming in the back, does shut him down, takes it to 3-2, and TCM once again fighting strong.
Lubberschmidt just did an extraordinarily cheeky push that round there. I think he ran over the canopy and just ran behind two of them through wooden. Chubby looked quite surprised to see an opponent running through wooden behind him to kill him. But Froster does the standard mid-stairs push, taking out Chubby. Oh no, dives around the corner with that deagle, flying onto Froster. Paradox and Ono can see each other. Who can land the shot? LowLandLions make a big push towards this B site. Toxi goes onto Kozya though, just below those stairs. Two people looking at him. Ono trying to wallbang into that B arch, just not aware where he is. Like LowLandLions have given up on B site, or not. Ono just dives out, but Toxi just takes off his feet. And Myson just moving into the mid-market now. Looking for someone just to sort of try and get an eyes on those market to see where they're rotating. But TCM are not taking that bait, just sitting in, watching all the possible angles. Myson takes off Paradox's head there, just had his deagle out. Myson getting stuck on a car here. There's someone in flower, but smoke on the bomb. Obstructing the view. Myson goes on to Jermaine. Froz finishes off around. Great work from Froz and Myson. They're showing their H2K teamwork. Winning that round when it so easily could have gone the other way.
It really could have. I actually want to point that out more specifically. I mean, Jermaine had all the chances to spray onto the bomb side and try and deny a plan, and went against it. I mean, fair enough his positioning to try and catch that player off guard as I believe it was Myson running away from that bomb site, to try and shut him down, but it just didn't happen, and in the end Myson shut him down. So it really didn't go all too well for Jermaine on that one, and I really think if he had gotten that frag it would have ended differently. But either way, moving on here into the next round, we do see Paradox flicking off a shot there onto Chubby, shutting him down. Now Paradox has come to terms and realized, oh wait, there's no defense on A. Rotating quickly here, he's got Ono just in front of him. Ono lands the shot there onto Paradox, and another one there onto Tokshay. Can he go for the third? Jermaine is rotating towards the top of that street, pulls out the deagle in fashion, shuts him down, takes it to 5-3. 5-2, closing that round off really in style.
Ono just absolutely massive then. Two great shots on just pixels really. Kozya pushing aggressively into the market. Myson taking out Froster, who's just sitting under those stairs. Great little spot that, but the nade gets the better of him. Kozya taking an unusual position here. Sides against it and moves slowly into that A arch. Knows there's going to be someone looking at him. Top of A arch. Paradox with the deagle takes down Kozya. Paradox moving back towards one, sees one, takes a shot, doesn't get any hit. Ono takes down Toxi on that B site, leaving B open. 2v2 situation. These are these situations that seems like a Nexus win so well, which is why I think a Nexus have sort of been such a dominant team. But LowLandLions look like they could be getting the better of this situation here. Ono and Myson against Jermaine. Jermaine is in a good position here to cover that bomb, but I don't know if he knows Ono's there. Ono misses every deagle bullet. Oh, that was awkward. Tries off one deagle, but just gets a tag. That could have been slightly awkward.
Terrible aim from Jermaine. I might sound like I'm hating on Jermaine here for the last 2 rounds, but his aim really did determine the outcome of the last 2 rounds for his team. Now, busy on starting us off here, takes out the shot, or takes a shot there onto Frost that does finish him off. Jermaine shutting down Koje early on as he pushes forward, but LowLandLions have penetrated into this A site. It seems that they have set up a reasonable amount of defense. Myson there onto Jermaine in that A arch. Bomb should be able to go down here. Ono taking out Loverschmier on the spawn site. A quick little flurry of frags. Mice and Tokshay both get frags. Ono with a barrel kill onto Tokshay. The round's going to end it off 7-2 in LowLandLions' favor, and it really is starting to go LowLandLions' way, you know, towards the end here. I mean, 7-2. Do you think we could be seeing, like, you know, a possible 10-2 scoreline?
Oh, it certainly looks that way. I don't see TCM doing anything to really counter it. They're just sort of playing the standard setup. You got one guy in shops, one guy in art. It's just Lubishmir does take out Kodja though, as L3 just sort of try to swarm this B site. Mycin getting the pick in mid, getting those rotators. Paradox is top of street. He is in a good position. TCM have rotated quite well. QB gets Toxie and B arch though. LowLandLions not committed to that B site though. They're just sort of sneakily moving towards A. They know TCM have rotated. Jermaine just manages to get a peek onto Tubi, but LowLandLions just great teamwork, like great awareness of where TCM had rotated to then.
Definitely, you know, an 8 scoreline really showing that for the team. Looking over at the scoreboard, Myson and Ono really coming up big for their team, and just nailing down the ranks every round. Ono spots Paradox. Paradox misses 2 shots onto him, and Paradox having to back as he's heavily tagged up. Loads of fire coming his way. Car in front of him on fire is going to have to fall back. You see LowLandLions predominantly going towards the A side, although you know, they could still go B if they wanted. And you see Paradox landing a shot there onto Myson. Now Frost is going to be pushing forward into this marker. We do actually see Ono leading that push, and that was a real big mistake there. Koje had the SMG, he could have pushed forward, he had the bit of firepower, instead of sacrificing Ono the scope to push forward with the Deagle. There's Paradox sitting back in spawn, waiting for someone to push up on there. I'm not sure if it's going to happen all too soon though. Bomb does go down. Frost squeezes it in. Koje peeks around the corner. They have taken out Paradox, bringing it back. Chubby onto Tokshay. And it seems TCM just wanted to go in from all flurry, just pick off the players and close off the round, but it did not go their way. And now LowLandLions have actually taken the advantage. Chubby there onto Jermaine. Koje onto Loverschmier. 9-2 is your scoreline. And LowLandLions absolutely running away with this one. I don't think they could have had a better third map.
No, I think you could well be right. I think we could see a 10-2 this half. If you look at the scores, none of TCM are really sort of bottom fragging or top fragging particularly. The scores are all fairly even. LowLandLions have just outplayed them really. Just great rotates, great awareness. TCM just sort of over-rotating and just not really tuning into what LowLandLions are doing. I say that TCM take this round to a 4v1 situation, just Frost remaining once again against 4 of the TCM side. Paradox just finishes him off 9-3, a great half for LowLandLions. They'll be more than happy with that.
Definitely. I mean, any team would be happy with the 9-3 scoreline, no matter what situation you're in. And you know, only 4 rounds needed to take the semi-finals, move on into the finals of this cup. And I'm not too sure who they're going to be facing up against or who their opponents could likely be. So we'll stick around for more updates on that one. Other than that, if you guys have just tuned in, this is the semi-finals of the eCups Sparkle Cup. And it is TCM versus LowLandLions. LowLandLions taking the first map, TCM bringing but back on the second map, and now we are on the third map with the 9-3 scoreline at the half. And I'm going to be taking it away here with Ono, seeing what he can do, see if he can find his counterpart, Paradox. And it seems LowLandLions really have got a nade-heavy strat in the early of the round, or the early part of the round. Really trying to hold TCM back as Chibi and Koje, both SMGs for LowLandLions, push forward. Chibi grabs a frag, Koje grabs a frag, Loverschmier shuts him down though. Paradox pushing over towards that A side. He is on his own, he has got backup, but it is far away. Myson takes out Paradox. Myson with another one as he takes out Loverschmier. Onana coming in to rotate, he wants some action. Jermaine Finishing off Myson though, and Honor's going to land that final shot, make it 10-3. And you know, LowLandLions that have been nailing these first rounds because they're just trying to find out how TCM are playing, it really is starting to pay off. Because in the long run, I mean, it's 2 rounds. So they're giving it all their best in the first round, whereas TCM I don't think got as much, and they're just trying to figure out how LowLandLions are playing, and LowLandLions are just taking advantage of that.
I think the key is the LowLandLions are just totally dictating the pace of this game. The last round they just pushed so aggressively onto the B side. TCM were trying to reclaim that control, just swarming that B site, but LowLandLions are in such good positions here. Tubi's just pushed into Wooden. They got a guy on Market and a guy on Catwalk. And there's no way they're going to be able to get that plant down on the B site. TCM, however, have someone just Lubashmir just moving into that market. I think he's aware that they've got people sitting in the back.
Explosives
moving slowly. The bomb does go down from Paradox. Lubashmir moving in the back. He knows there's someone here in BX. Takes down Myson. Toxi replies. 10-4 now.
10-4, but you know, I doubt it's going to be that LowLandLions style comeback, bringing it all the way back to a closer scoreline. I really think this faster pace play from LowLandLions could really start hampering TCM's ability to push those bomb sites. We do see Chibi and Kojo once again pushing over those markets, nades, flashes and smokes, completely stopping TCM push out. We do see Tokshe taking out Kojo, and with that Chibi is going to be falling back and realize, oh wait, they know that us SMGs are pushing forward. Well, they're going to play it safe here. Does take out Lubashmir. There's another one around the corner. Takes out Paradox too. Quickly evens it up to a 3-on-3. He's got one in that arch. He's got to be careful about it. But he's got the bomb with him. And that's going to be such a big point for him. He just needs to sit down and sit tight. Wait for his teammates to back him up. And hold that bomb. Because they know TCM need to come in for it. Ono takes out Tokshe. Froster in this A arch is going to be moving up. He knows where the bomb is. He knows where his teammates drop, but he has got no idea where Chubi is. And that's the thing, he could be taken out from anywhere, he could be taken out from behind, which seems very likely at this point. He's coming around the corner, and it is Frost there with that deagle, as Froster made the quick 180 turn towards that Windows building, and in doing so, completely overlooked the fact that someone could be coming from that direction. We do see Honor there with the final deagle, killing Jermaine in his enemy spawn. And that's going to take it to 11-4. Only 2 more rounds are needed for LowLandLions to win it.
I think Ono is top fragged all 3 maps for LowLandLions.
I wouldn't be surprised though, because I mean, he just has been playing so well. Minus that round, has been playing really good.
Dude. Following Toxi now. Yubi just walks straight through the alley and just takes down Toxi in the back. TCM, however, have moved onto the A site. It looks like they're going to get the bomb down. LowLandLions are trying to rotate as fast as they can. Frost does go onto Paradox. But TCM are in pretty good positions here, but Frost gets that crucial kill on Jermaine, who's holding the back. That gives Frost total control of that car park now. Foster does move onto Jubi. Lubashmir is just sitting on that clock. Takes down Frost as well. That's a round to TCM.
Yeah, strong stuff now. You know, actually getting into that bomb side, holding it reasonably well, and stopping LowLandLions retaking it. But it's one of those things. It's that one round in so few that they've actually done right. And they need to start, you know, duplicating that, and they need to start doing it consistently, and it just doesn't seem like they can do that at the moment. Ono taking out Tokshe. We do have Frost with the nade down to Paradox too. Frost taking out Koje. Lubashmir onto Frost. Quick replies. Either way, Ono onto Lubashmir. We do have a scope here at the top of B Street. Let's see what he can do. No doubt it is Ono. And he is coming under some fire. But as soon as he sees the first pixel of an enemy, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to close up that player pretty quickly. And so he waits. Froster is now your last man standing. Froster taking out Chibi. Honor's going to be pushing forward. Picks himself up a weapon. Where is he? Froster is now pushing towards this B site. Honor is actually on this wide van area. These two are going to meet up very quickly. And Honor with that deagle coming out on top. 5-12 is the scoreline. 7 final points here on the board for LowLandLions. And I'm feeling pretty confident in LowLandLions' skill to close off the last round.
Well, it's an uphill battle. and TCM would have to do a hell of a lot to pull it back, but it doesn't look promising with two SMG pushes. Two SMGs push through the market for LowLandLions, but 2B manages to stay alive. 3v2 situation. Foster already calling GG. Paradox in the 2v1. Here's someone going on that little jump in A-Link. Sprays out. Frost falls to his death. Doesn't realise that there's someone else there. Oh, awkward. Oh no, just finishes him off with the unzoom. And 13-5 it is. 2-1 to LowLandLions.
There we go, 13-1 13-5 as it ended off there. LowLandLions taking 2 maps here in the semi-finals. Will be progressing through to the finals. And that is it for this match then. Of course, if you guys have just tuned in, I am Menace. I've been casting with Chance, and this was the semi-finals of the eCups Sparkle Cup semi-finals, as we saw LowLandLions take it 2-1 in the final map score. If you guys want to follow us on Twitter, I am at Menace, or you can just be friends with Chance on Tech9, because he's cool like that.
I am quite cool.
But anyway, this has been quite a bit. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and good night.